So welcome guys to our weekly GBPUSD trade review. This week we had no loss on GBPUSD. We had no loss out of the 7 to 8 trades we took. It was a really great week. Now, let's look at the trades without wasting much time. Let's look at the trades we had this week. So GBPUSD is currently in what we call a range. It's currently in what we call a range. Reason being, it's just playing around this zone. It's playing around this zone. Let me just show you guys a bit. It's playing around this zone here. So we thought it would break above, but this week has just been playing. It was a bullish week, but we had some good sells in there. In fact, most of our trades were sells. So this is the 4-hour time frame. We drew a strong trend line from this peak. This trough, taking in this trough, and also breaking that. Our last trade for Friday broke this trend line. That's where we sold from. So it was an uptrend. Reason being the market is from higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. That has been broken. So the market may come back to retest it before going down lower. So let's go to the 1 hour for the current trend, then 15 minutes for entries. Now let's look at the entries we had. Every trade you see here was sent to the Telegram group. Every single trade, guys. Every single trade. So this was Monday. Market began by gapping to the upside, playing around in there. It shot up, found another block. Now, guys, in this video, trend lines have been adjusted. So if I talk about the trend line, it was there. You can go and look for the setup on the Telegram group. So there's a sell in here. Reason being there's a trend line that was broken. So our first bias was here, but we didn't take this trade. Reason being we didn't find confirmation. But when we saw a break, there's a trend line running from below. We saw a break and there's a retest. Now, in the previous video, I talked about the 1 hour being a major zone for retest. Since GBPUSD has been playing around a lot, we discovered that the retest of the 1 hour is stronger than that on the 15-minute time frame. So we sold this pair after finding confirmation. We had neutral candles in there. So when we saw a brief engulfing, we started selling GBPUSD. I think this was the first engulfing. So we sold it, and our take profit was on this lower order block. Though this would be our take profit, this is the psychological level. So our trend line was closed. We would have bought this pair, but we didn't want to get caught in, so we didn't. So it formed a W in there. If you use a trend line, this is a W, and started shooting up. So when the market opened, there's a small trend line, taking this as first touch, second touch. So our third touch was here, it formed a W pattern, and it happened when news had just stepped in. So immediately I was supposed to send up the setup to Telegram, but the news they are shooting and as in profit, my take profit was hit before even I would open MT4. Like literally, I was going to send the setup to group, opening MT4, my entries are no longer there. I'm like, what's happening? Only to check that my TP was hit. So when the market came in here, now there's an extension. Now this was a strong zone around here. There's a trend line running here, and there's kind of like an order block at this level. At this level like this. So I expected the market to form the W in here and drop, but it had an extension to the upside. And that's something like trend line break, but we weren't caught up in that fake out. So it formed an M pattern. If you use a line chart, there's an M pattern in here in this box. And so immediately engulfed this candle like this. After forming neutral candles, we saw the market 60 pips back to this trend line. Now, this trend line was very strong. There's a W pattern. That's why we bought this market again. So I told guys I'll send you guys another setup. So we bought this market again back to the upside, and I think this was news 2. News 2 came in after there's a W pattern formed on this trend line. This was a strong trend line running from before our time frame. W pattern formed. This was an engulfing. We made it closed bullish. We started stepping in, and someone was asking what's the bias for FOMC. It was a buy. So we bought this market back to the psychology. My TP was on that psychological level. So you see the market smash TP and started playing around there. So Asian session came in there as an pattern, but we didn't sell. So I just drew a trend line after when Asian session was ending, and I found out that there's a break and then there's a retest. So after that engulfing, I sold the market back to this level, back down here, because there's a break of this trend line, a retest. So we're waiting for the M pattern. So I told you, like, the retest of the 4-hour time frame is stronger than that of the 15-minute time frame. If you can see, if I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of in there. So this market up to this level, there's like a strong zone here. So when it flashed up, someone was complaining in group, oh, my entries have been taken out. What? I was like, wait, be patient, it will drop. So news happened, market came in and took us back down. TP was smashed for the second entry, and that's this trend line. So, wow, this was a good trade, around 70 pips in. So the market played around Asian session. Now it broke this trend line and formed an M pattern. This is our M pattern in here. To test at that point, M pattern. So I sold in my entry was exactly here. So all these pips, it gave me around 90 pips, around 80 pips, in fact. Smashed our take profit at this psychological level. So right now it's going to buy. I would say call it a buy from this zone because of the W pattern. And this would be like that. That's how I would take my entry. Stop loss is below this, 20 pips. Then my take profit would be back to around this level. So I'd be aiming for 80 pips afresh. So guys, those are the trades we had last week. We had no loss. So let's see. I'll see you guys in the next week. Let's make some money next week. Have a nice day, guys.